Test. Innovation is the glittering star in the horizon that leads an economy for a better future. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, passionate researchers, and dear students. You all are welcome to a gathering that celebrates the nexus of intellect and discovery. This time, annual research session ARS 2024 is organized under the vibrant theme Innovating Tomorrow, Interdisciplinary Insights for Sustainable Solutions, a theme that embodies the transformative and sustainably driven era that we live in. So let the symphony begin, where curiosity knows no bounds, innovation takes flights, brilliance shines at the forefront. ARS 2024.
To ceremonially commence the event, I cordially invite the following dignitaries to crystallize the event by lighting the oil lamp. Chief guest and the keynote speaker, Senior Professor KKDS Ranavira, Professor HSR Rosairo, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Professor Atula Nyanapala, the Dean, Faculty of Management Studies, Professor MLMC Disanayaka, Dean, Faculty of Agricultural Sciences, Professor EPN Udekumara, Dean, Faculty of Applied Sciences, Professor S. Wasantapriyan, Dean, Faculty of Computing, Dr. H. Diviture, Dean, Faculty of Geomatics, Dr. Rohan Abevikrama, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Languages, Professor Nirmali Vikramaratna, Dean, Faculty of Medicine.
Professor Kavinga Kwaswathage, Dean, Faculty of Technology. Mr. PPSK Patabendi, Conference Chair, ARS 2024. Ms. DLNP Lianage, Conference Secretary, ARS 2024. Mr. Saman Nuyangoda, Registrar, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. Mrs. T.N. Nezuri, Librarian, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. Ms. S.A.S. Disilva, Bursa, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. Mr. Varuna Kannangara, 3MT Coordinator, ARS 2024. Thank you so much, dear sirs. May I please request all of you to rise up for the national anthem.
We value your presence in the precious moment. So, to formally welcome you all, I cordially invite Mr. PPSK Patabandi, Conference Chair, ARS 2024.
Good morning. It is with immense pride and great pleasure that I welcome you all to the 14th Annual Research Session, ARS 2024, of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. As the chair of this year, I am both humble and honored to address this distinguished gathering of academics, professionals, and budding researchers. Before we begin, let me take a moment to acknowledge the esteemed individuals whose presence adds immense value to this occasion. Though our Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor M. Sunisanta, is not with us today, his leadership continues to inspire our progress. We thank him for his dedication to academic and research excellence. The Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, thank you, sir, for guiding us towards the success of this event. We warmly welcome you to the Annual Research Session 2024. Our keynote speaker, Senior Professor K.K.D.S. Ranavira, a distinguished scholar from the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. Thank you for being here. We eagerly await your keynote address, which I am confident will provide valuable insight into today's event. I also extend a warm welcome to the deans of the faculties, directors of the centers, head of the departments, senior professors, senior lecturers, and all academic staff who have worked tirelessly to uphold the academic integrity of our university. Our administrative staffs, non-academic staffs who ensure the smooth functioning of our all operations and events. Our students, the heart and soul of our university, whose enthusiasm and curiosity remind us of the purpose of our endeavors. And finally, the presenters, whose hard work and dedication are the cornerstone of today's event. Your research contributions are what make this session a success. Theme of this year's session, Innovating Tomorrow, Interdisciplinary Insights for Sustainable Solutions, resonates deeply with the challenges and opportunities of our times. We live in an era where the complexities of global issues demand collaborative and interdisciplinary approaches. Climate change, food security, energy crisis, and public health challenges are not confined to single domains of knowledge. Instead, they require us to break the silos of traditional disciplines and work together towards holistic approach. At Sabaragamuwa University, we have long believed in the power of collaboration and innovation. This theme underscores our commitment to addressing contemporary challenges through the transformative research and sustainable practices. The annual research session is more than just an academic event. It is a celebration of ideas, a platform for dialogue, and a springboard for change. Let me outline why this event holds such significance for our university and beyond. Facilitating knowledge exchange, encouraging interdisciplinary collaboration, building research capacity, strengthening the academic community, contributing to national development. I would like to take a moment to especially recognize the presenters participating in this year's session. You are the driving force behind ARS 2024. Your research represents countless hours of dedication, inquiry, and exploration. As you present your findings today, remember that your work is a valuable contribution to the ever-evolving body of knowledge. Whether you focus in on scientific innovation, social transformation, or policy development, your efforts are instrumental in shaping the future. Our students and early career researchers, this is your moment to shine. Use this platform to showcase your potential, engage with constructive feedback, and take the first step towards making a meaningful impact in your chosen fields. Today, we have packed schedule of enlightening presentations and discussions, culminating in what I am certain will be a thought-provoking keynote address by Senior Professor K.K.D.S. Ranavira. Let us make the most of this opportunity to engage in meaningful dialogue, challenges our perspectives, and inspire one another. The RS is not just about celebrating what we know, it is about discovering what we can achieve together. On On behalf of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, I once again welcome you all to the 14th annual research session. May today's event inspire new ideas, spark meaningful collaborations, and pave the way for a brighter and more sustainable future. Thank you, and I wish you all a fruitful and inspiring day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your hearty welcome. Now we are moving to one of the highly awaited events in today's conference agenda, abstract launching. So now we'll see the abstract launching of the ARS 2024. So you all are kindly invited to scan the QR code and download the soft version of the abstract proceedings. On this note, I would like to call upon the following dignitaries to grace at the head table. Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. Our chief guest and the keynote speaker, Senior Professor K.K.D.S. Ranavira. Professor B.T.G.S. Kumara, Director, Center for Research and Knowledge Dissemination. Mr. P.P.S.K. Patabendi, Conference Chair, ARS 2024. Ms. D.L.N.P. Liyanage, Conference Secretary, ARS 2024. Mr. Varuna Kannangara, 3MT Coordinator, ARS 2024. Behind every event of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, there are some cornerstones. So now I invite Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, one cornerstone of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. Honorable dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. We are all in a human society where problems of various nature are a commonplace. It is essential for finding solutions to problems, expanding knowledge, and advancing our understanding of the world. No matter what career field you're in or how high up you are, there's always more to learn. The same applies to your personal life. No matter how many experiences you have or how diverse your social circle, there are things you don't know. Research unlocks the unknowns, lets you explore the world from different perspectives, and fuels a deeper understanding. In some areas, research is an essential part of success. In others, it may not be absolutely necessary, but it has many benefits. Some of the reasons why research is important include it expands our knowledge base, it gives us latest information, research introduces us to new ideas, and it helps with problem solving. Why is dissemination important? The goal of dissemination is to enhance the awareness and uptake of research findings. Research findings should be shared with stakeholders and wide audiences. Dissemination is essential for uptake, and use of research findings is crucial for the success and sustainability of practice-based research networks in the long run. Dissemination is most often addressed by researchers through presentations. Also, sharing allows other researchers to make cumulative advancements based on multiple shared knowledge. Making research knowledge visible and accessible increases likelihood that research will be cited, gaining greater impact and recognition for research contributions. I consider it as a privilege and a rare honor to speak a few words at the 14th National Annual Research Sessions 2024. This event provides the young academics and students of Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka an ideal forum to showcase their research and investigative talents to a wide audience. The Graduate Colloquium 2024 is an integral component of this event where the young postgraduate researchers pursuing research higher degrees at the Faculty of Graduate Studies showcase their research findings. Therefore, the Annual Research Sessions 2024 and the Graduate Colloquium 2024 will provide an ideal platform for our young researchers to share their findings, and I am confident that they will immensely be benefited from this event. It's a pleasure to note that this very important event of the calendar of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka has been meticulously planned, and the papers selected for presentation have been carefully perused to enhance the interest of the participants. I wish to congratulate the Director of Center for Research and Knowledge Dissemination, Professor Samantha Kumara, the Chairman of the 14th Annual Research Sessions 2024, Mr. Sarath Patabandi, and the organizing committee for taking such a challenge in organizing this event in a very professional manner. I am confident that this event will offer our academia, undergraduate and postgraduate researchers the opportunity to share their insights into research experiences with a wider readership and their colleagues in different fields of focus. I hope you all will enjoy the experience.
Professor D.M. Anil Gunaratna, Faculty of Agricultural Sciences, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka.
Very good morning to all of you, Acting Vice Chancellor Sir, and all other honorable dignitaries. Let me introduce our keynote speaker, Senior Professor KKDS Ranavira, ARS 2024. It is with my great pleasure and honor to introduce our keynote speaker, ARS 2024 Senior Professor KKDS Ranavira. Prof. Ranavira is a renowned figure in the field of food science and technology, having dedicated much of his career to advancing research, education, and industry practices in Sri Lanka. He made a significant impact on the development of food science in Sri Lanka through his career at the University of Sri Jayewardenepura and previously at the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, playing a key role in shaping the field. His expertise focused on key areas such as food quality, safety, sustainability, and innovation, and he became a well-respected in these fields. Over the years, Professor Anavira contributed extensively for both academic and practical advancements in food science. His research not only addressed pressing issues related to food safety, but also explored ways to enhance food quality and improve sustainability within food systems. His work has had far reaching implications, influencing not just his students, but also the broader food industry in Sri Lanka. As a dedicated educator, Professor Anavira supervised dozens of postgraduate students, including several PhD students, shaping the careers of many professionals in the field of food science. Professor Anavira was also involved in various research projects focusing on improving food safety standards, developing innovative food processing techniques, and promoting sustainable agricultural practices. His publications and research have had a lasting impact on food science literature, particularly in the context of Sri Lanka's food systems and the broader South Asian region. He has authored a well-reputed food science textbook known as All About Foods. I would say the ever best textbook produced by a Sri Lankan scientist in the field of food science and technology. Even in the retirement, his influence continues to be felt in both academic and industrial careers. He remains a key figure in the field, frequently consulted for his expert opinion on food science matters. His commitment to the scientific advancement, education, and the betterment of food system has made him a highly respected figure in Sri Lanka's academic community. Professor KKDS Ranavira's legacy as an educator or researcher and mentor in technology is significant. He served as the dean, coordinator, and director of many institutes. Through his research and teaching, he has made lasting contributions to the development of food science in Sri Lanka, and his influence continues to improve future generations of scientists and industry professionals. So we are lucky to have such an eminent academic figure as a keynote speaker of ARS 2024. May I so cordially invite to deliver his.
First of all, Professor Anil, thank you very much for your kind introduction to the audience about me, and very good morning to you all. Professor Rosairo, Acting Vice Chancellor and the Dean of the Graduate Studies faculty, and all the deans, all the heads, all the coordinators, and the director who is responsible for organizing this event today, and Mr. Patabandi, who is the chair. In administrative personnel, non-academic staff members, and most importantly, the participants of today's research conference seminar, who will be delivering their findings to us so that the knowledge later can be introduced into the general knowledge, which can take our country forward. To begin with, I thought of just recalling some remarks which I would like to share with you. Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka is not a strange place for me, because this is one of the places where I started my career. And I was here for 10 years, holding different capacities and holding lots of friendly hands during this period. So the brotherhood made me a very lucky and very happy person. Even today, when I recall the memories of Sabaragamuwa University, it's all are very pleasant memories. So, dear students, you are very lucky to be part of this very important, very friendly university in this country. Now, when I was requested to be today's speaker, I accepted with pleasure, thinking that I'm again coming back to my a place where it's very close to my heart. So thank you very much. The today speech will focus on emerging technologies, how we can incorporate emerging technologies in sustainable development. You know, the theme is innovating tomorrow, interdisciplinary insights for sustainable solutions. You know, there are three types of relationships. One is dependent. We can be dependent on anyone, which is not very good. And then we can be independent, which is little better than the previous one. But when we are interdependent, it's the most important and very valuable relationship which we can have, which we can think of. Whether it is organization, whether it is discipline, whether it is individuals. So interdependence is very important. Now we are talking interdisciplinary insights, not multidisciplinary. I think you have very scientifically, you have given a very good thought to the theme. So it means interdisciplinary insights for sustainable development. I think that is a beauty of the teamwork of the organizing committee and all the academic members, I think, who have given their insights to in this. Now, this is what I was trying to say now. When it comes to interdisciplinary approach, that is the best way of reaching goals and objectives. And so, I think this is very familiar to us now. Sustainable development means, so meeting the needs of present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It means there's an intergenerational equity. So we have a great deal of responsibility to look after the future generation by giving them enough things to consume, not consuming all what we have at the moment. So it's going through generations to generation. So if it is so, that is called sustainable development, right? Whether we are on the right track is a big question that we have to answer. And there are three pillars or key aspects. I'm just talking what you know all, okay? And nothing new, but I would like to emphasize all these things. There are three pillars of sustainable development. It's very simple. The first one is economic growth. Whatever we do, we should be able to economically develop the country. society, even family, and so on. Right. And the second one is social well-being. It means no matter what we do, no matter how we develop our society, so it has to be that the society has to be the beneficiaries of this one in all terms, in all terms. And the third one, which is very important, which has been neglected so many centuries, that is environment. So environment protection is key area now the whole world has given attention to. So therefore these all three pillars should be intact whatever we do as development projects. So therefore, now even to make sure that everything is in order, so there are sustainable development goals, 17 sustainable development goals, to make sure we are not doing anything wrong to the society, to the environment, and to the country or the community. So these are the three pillars, as I mentioned: society, environment, and the economic growth of the country or the community. So it has to be in balance. So they are very closely adhered to each other. So one of the very fashionable themes now, it's green economy. Green economy. It means in keeping with the importance of the environment, we have to do everything. Green economy. I think there are researchers representing natural resources, but not only natural resources, any discipline. Now we have about nine faculties, as I was told. 9 faculties. All 9 faculties should follow all these green concepts. So, at the end of the day, we have to protect the whole ecosystem where we are also living and sharing all the things. Now, nowadays there are lots of issues coming to the media. So that is animal problems and how cultivations are affected and so on. So I think there should be a balancing way. And so these are the departments or research areas that you have focused on. I think I have been given only Mr. Sarath mentioned it's about 40 minutes, so I try to stick to that time. So therefore, I have decided to talk only what is more important and share with you. So, when I was preparing my talk, I was recalling this. This is 2000. It was when the millennia started, 2000, in Time magazine. They have mentioned there are 10 hot jobs and 10 dying jobs. Okay? So, these are the hot jobs. All these jobs are based on IT and then BT, biotechnology, and in between. See? Tissue engineers. So there are lots of this is they forecasted in 2000, and then gene programs. Now you see, even now our development has gone beyond what they have forecasted long time ago. And the third one is farmers. All in one. It means you eat the food. food can be medicine, food can be even nutraceutical and pharmaceutical, and also plus cosmeceuticals. Everything in one. So I think now we are going to experience all these in now. And then third one is the francophones. It means genetic genetic thinkers. You know, you can have fast growing fish, or you can have lean meat. Okay, it means everything is based on genetic engineering and gene manipulation. One thing I come back to that. One of the very key genetic revolution is CRISPR technology. You can change the genes, you can modify it, or you can even delete it. So that has revolutionized the industry. It's medicine and it's food and so on. And then hotline and demand. So you can do remote repairing things. Remote repairing things. You don't need to be physically in the site itself. So now we are experiencing them. And then virtual reality. So you can influence stories. So if you need a film to be made for your interest, you can customize it. So there are authors, there are directors to make it very quickly, so faster. Now we have been experiencing broadcasters. Narrowcasters mean now, for example, audience. Now I am here showing an advertisement, for example, say strawberry jam. So strawberry jam, I can just show you. But if I can make your organs are sensed, a particular point in the brain can make that sense that, okay, that is strawberry flavor, smell, and so narrow casting. So yeah, that is yet to come, but I am sure it will come, and it will be a different level of advertisements, or maybe social media insights. And then what do you call it? Turing testers is human simulators. Now AI is going now far. It has gone that far that even the imagination done in 2000 has gone even a couple of folds ahead. And then knowledge engineers, artificial intelligence, of course, these are known to us. Now, the 10 dying jobs, disappearing jobs. First one is auto dealers and mail carriers. No, internet has come, ICT has come. So therefore, no place for very active mail carriers. Unfortunately, the second one is very unfortunate, teaching. Because now online, so now you can have anything. It is available at our fingertips. So you go to the internet and you search through it and you get anything what you want. So the role of teachers, of course, going to be decaying is one of the warning. But unless we devise certain mechanisms, we'll definitely lose our jobs. Okay? Especially for future lecturers, future educators. And then prison guards, of course. Prisoners, they will be tagged. Then they can be traced anywhere they go. And third one, the other one is the housekeepers. Fridge can decide what to buy, what to top up, and what is going to decay and so on. So it's a different communication through electronics. And then fathers. The role of fathers can also be lost. Why? There can be sperm banks available. No, they are in your junction. There can be sperm banks. So one can go and select very good sperm from a donor who may be athletes, who may be singer. We have lots of stars nowadays. Singers who may be runners and so on. So then we can order it. Okay, I would like to have that sperms. Very, very good, very smart. But even mothers mothers can also lose their jobs because artificial wombs can come. There is already is there. That is now we have what do you call that, surrogate mothers. In India, it's very popular. Even I have read through some articles in India. That's called womb for rent. It means there are species. Now it will come to the artificial the fertilization, in vitro fertilization. Artificial wombs are there. Then you don't need to. You go to the junction. You get sperms, and your egg cell is also given to the lab. So you can go after 9 months or maybe ready, and there. And whenever, maybe you can go whenever, maybe 1 month or before that. If there are even genetical issues, for example, genes are not very proper, you can change it now with CRISPR-like technologies. So you see the future that look very dangerous in a way, and unpredictable, and also that can challenge our human nature as well. But it means we are now these kind of developments, unless we look after these pillars, 3 pillars of sustainable development, we will lose everything. Humanity will be lost. So these are the issues that we have to look into. And then now this is one good example where we can have a very balanced way of sustainable development, keeping these 3 pillars in our mind. The good example in Singaraja, if you are going to develop a eco-friendly project in ecotourism. Now tourism is on the boom. So I think a key area can be ecotourism. So then why, if you can select Singaraja, because Singaraja has been identified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it's a good thing. It's a treasury of biodiversity. Sri Lanka one day can manipulate the economy, global economy, because of we have a rich biodiversity. I think that we have to manipulate, but still we can that into consideration. So economic growth can be there. Villages earn money, and these money, can be spent for the development of the place itself. Singaraja area, their community, their villages can be there. So it means, so they may have sustainable livelihood project there. The other one is social well-being, okay? Because then their schools can be developed there. Everything, society is also getting benefits. The second pillar. Third one, so environmental protection, rather than deforestation, rather than cutting trees in Singaraja. So you can protect them, and you can invite the tourist and to show that, okay, well, see, now we are protecting the Singaraja, and why don't you come and enjoy it, how we live with nature. So it means all these three pillars are looked after very well in that sense. I think these are the key areas of your research conference today, ARS, and we'll see how we can do. To begin with, I thought of having this agriculture faculties here, and science faculties here, and computing also is there. So these 3 areas can be taken into consideration in my discussion, and try to cover all the areas of all focus area, all the areas focused in your research conference. You know, we are at the moment agriculture generation 4.0. Very soon we are moving to 5.0. even technology can be, now we are into 4.0. Now 4.0 means robotics, smart technologies. This is how we start at agriculture. Now we are here. Smart agriculture, smart systems. Even robots are there now. So it means this is how development goes on. So having this our mind, we will see how we can make them. Right? One of the key areas, precision livelihood, livestock farming. So everything can be controlled by electronics, and it can be operated remote, being in a different area. Whether it can be in the village itself, or maybe even in different country. So then you can manipulate. We can operate from different place. No need to go there. And even what are the things that we can manipulate? So in sense, you can test the quality of water, for example, if you are going for aquaculture project. And you also can sense the oxygen level. Accordingly, we can manipulate the gadgets, instruments, so that we have very favorable environment for fish that we are breeding there. Likewise, you can do. So it means agriculture monitoring and also the other one, that is AI can be coming, and IoT, Internet of Things. You know, very recently I happened to visit one of the very prominent food company. So you see, these commodities, products are made, it's computerized, but you know, that is controlled by from a different country. That is through IoT. It means it has come to the country now at the moment. It's a matter of introducing that into other areas as well, with help of maybe other countries. So now there are lots of opportunities for foreign collaborations. So that we can do. And then the other one is in agribusiness. The new area it's called blockchain technology. Actually speaking, this technology can be applied to even our election. So it is, you never can change. It is that we call immutable. You can't change it once it's blockchain. So also are details, information. So informations can be put. In the meantime, information is available within the stakeholders, but this information cannot be changed by individuals, right? But they are made very transparent to each other. It means making transparent. You cannot then change the price of products overnight. So everything is perfectly visible, so that the consumer, the middleman, the farmer, and so on, all the stakeholders are aware how it is going. So blockchain technology is one of the key areas which can introduce to different sectors, including agriculture. As I mentioned now, through blockchain, if you can have good governance. So governance, of course, now maybe on the right track is going to happen, and we have e-governance also. So blockchain will be one of the key components that can be incorporated into this one. Then precision agriculture. Okay, farmers and all these are very enthusiastically working on this one. This is how GIS, uh, geographical information system and GPS, global position systems, can work together for the benefit of the agriculture. So this is how so soil itself can be divided into different layers, and all these layers can be assessed in terms of fertility, in terms of moisture content, in terms of pest populations, and many more things. So then everything is now in the database. So likewise, we can map an agricultural land, mapping it and giving ideas. Okay, so these information can be transferred to the different area through satellites. That's why that is GIS and GPS all are working together, and having that in in cells, it's a different matter. So our communication is very easy, very healthy when we have communication through natural products. That is the problem. So, living organisms to understand how they work together, the chemicals. Foodomics means foods and its impact on human health. At the end of the day, we do everything to be healthy. But if we eat something that when tomorrow we will become ill, or maybe after a couple of years, we become heart patient. So it's been, the food has not done the correct thing for us. And therefore, this understanding of advanced omics technologies, there, I'll just explain you how. So to improve our well-being, health and confidence. You see, now everything usually in our cells is genes. Genes, we have about 25 to 30,000 genes. I remember in 90s, there was a project called Human Genome Project. This Human Genome Project, then they just guessed we are going to have about 100,000 genes. But we ended up with somewhere like 25 to 30,000 genes. Right. These genes are control our all the body processes. Bioactive compounds are there to work and make us healthy, make us to enable to adapt to the environment, and many more things. Okay, and even the communication. I talk, you listen to me. So while you are listening to, there are lots of biochemical reactions going in your this area. In vain, you are wasting your energy to listen to my lecture. But you see, but this is the thing. We are always animals. Other than compared to other animals, we are always responding to the environment properly. Okay. So genes can make what you call mRNA, and then biochemicals, mRNA. And mRNA, making genes to mRNA and then mRNA to proteins, it means it's a process. That is how it works. Genes make proteins. And these are, we can say, transcriptomics. This is called proteomics. So here is in between transcription. This is what transcription and transcriptomics, the products. And then these can produce protein. So it's a result of genes action, proteomics. Okay? And then these proteins can contribute to metabolism in our body. So then metabolomics. Now our knowledge has now gone down to that extent. So now we are talking in terms of proteomics, maybe metabolomics, or we call foodomics. It means food now itself is not just providing carbohydrate, lipids, protein, vitamins and minerals and water. No, even beyond that, there are many things that we are expecting from foods. That is what we really need to do. So therefore, this is a new area. I think it's a new area even for new future researchers. Even countries now are talking. We are not just merely researching on foods. We have to research the impact of food on certain biochemical reactions taken place in our body, which can come out as foodomics. This is what happens. I just thought of it. Now, any food can contain bioactive compounds called bioactives. So it can be in plants, or it can be in animals, or it can be in microorganisms. That is what we eat. So you see, for example, now let's say mango. So it contains carotenoids. Carotenoids are there to attract birds, so that birds please come and take our fruit and disperse somewhere else. That's how we attract the birds. Now these carotenoids also are very good antioxidants. It means carotenoids support the oxidative process in the plants. The other one, that we know, for that we also use carotenoids as an antioxidant, right? So this antioxidant, whatever, it can be sensed as signaling molecule. Whatever we take medicines, we know Arlubulunelli, Tripala, we call magic bullet. It is full of antioxidants. Antioxidants are needed. So likewise, medicine can come and land here on the receptor. So as a result of this landing, so their secondary messages can be generated here, and one is generated, and then second one and third one, and the last one is go to the nucleus, and then nucleus can be generated. One of the genes there can be activated, and it produces mRNA, and then it produces protein, and this is how it works. It means depending on what we take here as medicines or as foods or as anything, so we can either trigger gene or suppress the gene. So this is how our genes work. So it is bioactive compounds. What I have mentioned already, carotenoids, it can be anything that we eat. All bitter compounds are alkaloids. Alkaloids are, of course, most of them are medicines. One Ayurveda professor in India, he mentioned, he said, toxins are blessing for us. In Ayurveda, toxins are blessing, because when we take them in small amounts, minute amounts, it can be medicine. If it is high amounts, it is toxic. So therefore, whatever we take as medicines, there's a matra, there's a dose. So if we take them as a dose, of course it can be medicine. Likewise, all these bioactive compounds work as I mentioned already, that is called signal transduction pathway. It means food components or food compounds, so it is going through this, and it can be good health effect. Likewise, here red ones. If you eat bad things, you get a bad thing as a result. If you eat good things, you get good genes stimulated, and you get a good reaction. That is what we do. Another example. Now, as I mentioned already, we have about 30,000 genes. There are good genes and there are bad genes as well. Good genes. There are genes, tumor suppressor genes. Okay? But if we eat something bad, what can happen is this good gene can go methylated. It's called methylation. This cytosine nucleotide can be methylated, and if it can happen continuously, this gene can become silent. So tumor suppressor genes are silent, and it's very good chance for cancers to take place. Similarly, there are oncogenes. Oncogenes can cause cancers. So it is a program. It means anyone can theoretically have a cancer. It's matter of triggering only. So therefore, having good food, having good life, චර්යාව සහ ආහාර දෙකම, good life, and without having any pollution in the environment, without having any stress conditions. So that is way to have run a good health. Good health. So see, it means everything depends on our behavior, our this thing. So the other thing, methylation can suppress or promote the genes. We have no time to go through very direct, very detailed. That these are the things, what sort of things. So it means there are lots of areas for interdisciplinary researchers. I think today, I'm sure you are also discussing interdisciplinary thing. I think Professor Rosario is giving the leadership for interdisciplinary research because you are being the dean in the Faculty of Graduate Studies. So there you can have interdisciplinary genes. Actually, interdisciplinary researchers are encouraged by even the donor agencies now. The other one is there can be advanced food processing things. Food processing things. It can be nanotechnology. Okay, so nanotechnology means nanosensors, nano encapsulations, nano coating, and smart packaging. There are many more things based on nanotechnology, and also things like non-thermal processing, like whole plasma, food irradiation, pulse electric field, high pressure processing. Because now we are very good lovers of overheating foods. But luckily during tsunami, even the world expected Sri Lanka is going to suffer from food poisoning and food problems associated with food during those days because after tsunami. But we were not. Why? We always overheat food, good or bad. So we kill nutrients, then we eat something, okay, that's good for survival. But it is not good. I mean, so this non-thermal product, like non-thermal processing, coal plasma, so they are using heat energy, they are using some other form of energy, but kill microorganisms. Processing means killing microorganisms. If you can kill microorganisms, no problem with it with help of heat or with help of other energy form, fine. These are the things. Pulse electric field, high pressure processing, and sound, and so on. And 3D printing I will just discuss. Bharat, you just let me know. Okay? Then these are high pressure processing. You get the pressure on the food, so microbial cells can be destroyed without hurting the food quality. Okay? And irradiation microorganisms without compromising the quality of food. And then ultrasound, microbial inactivation, and even even in Sri Lanka, some food to cut cakes, ultrasound. So very attractive with the kapanabulam. And then cutting foods and fermentation, food preservation. These are something that we are also using, not ultrasound, other methods of food processing. And then usually matter has three status, but the fourth one we call plasma, matter, plasma. So it's like we call free electrons, free particles, like it's a different behavior of the matter. It is being used in processing foods. Cold plasma, not hot plasma, cold plasma technology, it can kill microorganisms again without compromising sensory qualities, nutritional qualities. The other one is food packaging. When we are to talk about sustainable development, now packaging has given a very serious thought about the sustainability, packaging industry. Earlier it was reduce, reuse and recycle, 3R. Now beyond sustainability. You see, here I happened to visit one Indian wedding, multi-billionaire family. But you know, to be very surprised, this is about 5 to 6 years ago. The plates were made of arecanut sheet. Very impressive. So it disposable and use it, and they are billionaires, but they could have done something else. But to I think to support the environment, they have done it. Very good, very attractive. All these can be there. I'll check. We'll go further. Talk about this. There are some materials biodegradable. Now you know. Even yesterday night we had a discussion about microplastic. Microplastic means actually when packaging materials were banned, so what they did was they prepared degradable packaging materials. So we were very happy, but degradable packaging will stop somewhere at one point making microplastics. So that has gone to water bodies, and even it has penetrated organs of animals. Even now it is coming to us. For you know why? Very recently there was one concern about the tea bags. So these bags, even there was a suspicion that it contains plastic. So now people are not using much tea bags because it is contaminated with microplastic. Okay. So it means we have recycled material, compostable material, reusable materials, edible packaging. So there are many different packaging materials. So as I have been given only 5 minutes more, let me check. So degradable packaging, right? And degradable, biodegradable. This is the most important thing. Biodegradable. It means there is biological organism involved in, and it can decompose to the maximum, carbon dioxide, water and so on. They are not very harmful ones. They are not having any impact on the environment. So therefore, we have to go for biodegradable packaging material. I think your research can be one of the key areas. Just one, I start from here, I will stop then. Smart packaging. You know, it can be divided into two. One is active packaging, the other one is intelligent packaging. Active packaging means you can release something or you can absorb something from the container. It can be ethylene, it can be carbon dioxide, it can be amines, because amines are the ones you can stinky, can absorb them from the food. That is one thing. The other thing is when you're sensing, whether to say, okay, now this packaging has violated the storage conditions. Suppose if if you are asked to put it into the refrigerator, if you are putting in the not in room temperature instead, so it's a violation. So this violation can show us through a sensor, nano sensor can be there. So therefore, that is intelligent packaging, and the other one is active packaging. This is active packaging. So release something, and that is the thing. And then there are some what you call packaging materials, photochromic. It means according to the temperature, the color can change. If it is cold, this color. If it is hot, this color. You see, it can be there. Even textiles are there. Textiles, depending on the color, depending on the environment or whatever, there are the textiles, clothing can change its color. There are nanofibers, textile. You don't need to wash it. No dust, dust free. Likewise, now we are moving that time. Okay. 3D printing. This is last slide, okay? 3D printing means foods can be printed now using 3D printing. So a cartridge is containing ingredients, maybe proteins, carbohydrates, citric acids, and so many more things, So you have computer packaging, computer application. Accordingly, you can make different products. So easy may අපි තෝසි කියලා මෙයාගේ මූණ තියෙන තෝසි. So you can customize it. Even we have lab grown meat. Even lab grown meat can also be meat. We are not killing anything. We are but growing meat in labs. We call in vitro meat or lab grown meat. It's one with the area. So fat, even lean meat can be made that way. I think that the time is given to me is over. There are many more things to talk about, but I am very much thankful for the organizing committee for inviting me. I don't know whether I have delivered what you want, but my blessing is there. Let the conference bring very fresh knowledge, current knowledge to the university community, which can then go beyond the university premises and combine with other university discussions, and thereby making the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, bringing Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka in web ranking to higher position. I wish you all the best. I'm sure you have everything because you have all fresh blood. All the academics are young ones. Young one has lots of energy, enthusiasm, and they are all go-getters and wall breakers. So all these ingredients are there. So with that, I wish you all the very best. One day, very soon, we will see Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka will set an example for other universities in terms of their capacities in research and teaching and learning and other things. Thank you.
Technology and the sustainability should go hand in hand. Technology should not seen as a competitor, but as a complement for the sustainability. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights with us. Those words have motivated us to think beyond boundaries and strive for the excellence. This is the time to show our heartfelt gratitude for the first keynote speaker of the session. Therefore, I would like to cordially invite Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, to award a token of appreciation for our keynote speaker.
Thank you very much. So let's move to the next weighted speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now I warmly invite Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, Acting Vice Chancellor of the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor, sir, is attending some important matter at the Faculty of Medicine, but he has left a message, so I will just read out the message. Very good morning, all of you. Deans of the faculties, heads of departments, and the members of the academic staff, Senior Professor KKDS Ranavira, our keynote speaker today, Registrar, Librarian, Bursa, dear students and ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege to address you on this wonderful morning. First, I want to express my sincere appreciation to the organizers of the 14th annual research session for creating this platform to share the latest research. This event also provides both postgraduate and undergraduate students the opportunity to present their academic work under the theme Innovating Tomorrow, Interdisciplinary Insights for Sustainable Solutions. As we all know, the research process plays a key role in shaping valuable learning outcomes for undergraduates who are preparing for professional careers. Innovation, however, is not a one-time effort. For it to succeed, we must accept that not all ideas or solutions will work. Innovation requires a test and try approach, continuous evaluation, and fresh insights. It is essential to introduce innovation today so that it can bring results tomorrow. Each person thinks differently, drawing on their own experiences to come up with new ideas. Often, innovative behaviors from our personal lives can inspire creative solutions at work. I have seen that when people use ideas from their personal experiences in the workplace, they become more engaged and deliver better results. Many people associate innovation with technology, but innovation is about much more than that. An interdisciplinary approach where knowledge and skills from different fields are combined has become a powerful tool to address challenges, particularly in achieving sustainability. Sustainability issues are complex, involving economic, social, and environmental aspects. Solving these challenges often requires collaboration among people with diverse skills and perspectives. Research shows that an interdisciplinary approach not only encourages collaboration but also helps identify problems and find shared solutions. It allows students to investigate, explore, and discover answers through active participation in learning. For innovation to truly make an impact tomorrow, we need to start building it today. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the director of CRKD for his leadership, as well as the chairman of the annual research sessions, the secretary, the organizing and action committees, deans of faculties, heads of departments, fellow academic staff members, administrative and non-academic staff, and students. Your dedication and hard work have made this event a great success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights with us. To show our gratitude for his guidance in making this event successful, I would like to cordially invite Director CRKD, Professor B.T.G.S. Kumara, to award the token of appreciation to Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, Acting Vice Chancellor, Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka.
Every beginning has an end, and every ending is a new beginning. As we have gradually reached the end of today's inaugural ceremony, to propose the vote of thanks, I would like to cordially invite Ms. D.L.N.P. Lienage, Conference Secretary, ARS 2024.
It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today to deliver the vote of thanks. And I must say that my heart is so full that seeing this event as a success, and as we conclude the annual research session 2024 organized by the Center for Research and Knowledge Development here at the Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor, Professor H.S.R. Rosairo, who represent the Vice Chancellor of Sabaragamuwa University of Sri Lanka, for his inspiring and encouraging address that set the tone for this remarkable event. Our sincere appreciation goes to Senior Professor D.M. Anil Gunaratna for graciously introducing our keynote speaker, and of course to Senior Professor KKDS Ranavira, who delivered an outstanding keynote speech, enriching us with his knowledge and expertise from the Faculty of Applied Sciences at the University of Jayawardenepura. I'm greatly grateful to our conference chair, Mr. PPSK Patabandi, for his unwavering contribution and support to the success of this event. This event would not have been possible without the direction and the dedicated efforts of the director at CRKD. So thank you very much, sir, for your contribution for this event, and a heartfelt thank you to the organizing committee and the faculty coordinators for your tireless commitment and teamwork in making today's event as a success. I would also like to extend a special acknowledgement to the Dean of the Technology and Applied, who support us providing the venues and also the arrangements, and Mr. Helitha Nilmalgoda for his unwavering support and contribution in numerous ways. And also Mr. Anuradha Herath, I must remember his name as well, because to give us his support to compiling the abstract proceedings as well. To all our participants, researchers, lecturers, audience members, and non-academic staff, and my dear students, thank you for your active engagement and presence. Your contributions are what make gatherings like meaningful and impactful. Finally, let us all continue to build on the insights and connections made today to foster growth and innovation in our respective fields. Thank you once again, and I wish you a pleasant event ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have reached to the end of the inaugural ceremony of the ARS 2024. So after this session, we are planning to do 3 empty sessions, so I hope your participation for that too. To formally conclude the function, I would like to kindly request you all to rise for the university anthem. Thank you very much.
Sabaragamuwa sarasaviyai, Sabaragamuwa sarasaviyai. Samanalawa pipinilum nilagena, Girikuluwan රදමතින් ගලායන ජීවිතයේ කඳු මුදුන් සොයාගෙන ආගල කන්ද නගින්නේ ආගල කන්ද නගින්නේ සිරිපා පහනින් එළිය ලබාගෙන මනරම් විදුනෙන අකුරු දරාගෙන කළුගම් පතුලේ රුවන් සොයාගෙන උඩුගම් බලා දෙන්නේ උඩුගම් බලා දෙන්නේ සිප්කගගින් ගුදු අඳුර නසාගෙන ඔබෙත් මගෙත් හීනය කලලිවන දිනය උදාවන්නේ දිනය උදාවන්නේ මේ ඔබේ සවියයි මේ මගේ සවියයි සබරගම